guys, Brandon Splay here from thirstgym.com. Today we're talking about an exercise called the hot feet recoiled med ball shot put. All right, this exercise you're going to need a med ball and ideally a wall to be able to throw it at, but you can certainly do this with a partner as well. This med ball throwing activity is going to work on rotational power, but it's also going to teach us how to stay light on our feet, at the same time get into our back hip from a shot put perspective. So this is really going to be focusing on upper body compression, being here, creating as much power rotationally into the ball or the object that you might have to hit, or obviously throwing the ball here for our training example, but also at the same time moving side to side is going to be able to keep us, like I said, on our toes and getting into that back hip as we go to throw. So what you're going to do is you're going to take the ball, put it up in here in your shot put base position. Once we start, we're going to start our hot feet, which is what means we're going to hop back and forth, okay? So we're just going to be doing small mini lateral bounds back and forth. This can be done for time or repetitions. The way I like to do it repetition-wise is back and forth on one hip. On each side is one repetition. So I usually like 3 to 5 bounces on each side, or doing this for anywhere from about 5 to 10 seconds if you really want to prolong it. But essentially, we're going to start going back and forth. Let's say the timer beeps, come back to my hip, and then I'm going to throw as hard as I can. So I want to make sure I stay a nice, wide, athletic stance, hopping back and forth, staying on my toes, into my hip, and then throw. The goal here is to be able to use that elastic energy to get into that hip a little bit better, and then get that into the med ball. Obviously, we want to use this as a training device to be able to help us hit home runs, throw harder, do rotational things better. So I really like this in terms that it keeps you moving side to side athletically, keeps us on our toes, teaches us how to get in that back hip, and take that energy that we've stored through the moving side to side into the object that we're going to go hit. So this exercise for me, I really like for athletes that one, need to work on getting into their back hip. So if they're not good at getting back in here to be able to load this up, this exercise works great to teach them how to do that. The other thing I like for this too is if I'm just trying to get more side-to-side motion out of an athlete, trying to stay a little bit more ballistic on their toes, trying to get some small plyometric-based tendonous activity, this works great as well while we're still getting our rotational power. This exercise works great for about 4 to 6 reps on each side, anywhere from 3 to 5 sets. Do keep in mind you are bouncing back and forth side to side, so it's going to take a little bit more time. You also want to keep in mind of how many repetitions or how much time you're doing it. So if you happen to be having long training sessions, you might want to cut down on your reps just a little bit, but the underlying goal is to get a couple bounces on each side before you actually throw the med ball. And you can do this reactionary with a coach telling you when to do it, or you could even do it on a timer, reacting to the timer, or you could do set reps, which would be like a closed-based activity drill to where you have a predetermined amount of reps that you're going to do before you throw the ball. But regardless, let me know what you think about the exercise. If you got any questions, just let me know in the comment section below. Thanks. Have a great day.